Alright, hi there class. You guys have two things to be working on today. The first one that Miss Hunter should have given you is the 9.2 simplifying radicals using a calculator. It looks like this. It's one-sided. I'm going to help you get started with this by showing you where a couple buttons are in your calculator and a little bit about the worksheet. So when it says radical, that means the square root is a type of radical. So we need to be able to find the square root button in the calculator. So grab a graphing calculator. If they're not in the room, remember they're in Miss Lillard's room next door, so you can get one from there or bring the tub over. And I'm going to simplify the square root of 81. This means what times itself gives me 81. Well, if you can't think of it, in your calculator, the square root button is right here above x squared. So I'm going to go second x squared and type 81, and that tells me that the square root of 81 is 9. That works great if it comes out as a whole number. If you look at question 2, the square root of 40 is not going to be a whole number. The square root of 40 is going to be a decimal. So in your calculator, you can figure out that decimal by doing the square root of 40. That tells me it's 6.32455. I'm going to write that right here. So the square root of 40 is 6.32455. Okay, that should be enough decimal places. And I'm trying to figure out which one of these, A through D, is the simplified version of that. Well, in this class, we've never learned how to simplify this, but that's okay because it's multiple choice. So I'm going to figure out which one of these equals that when I type it in my calculator. So let's try 4 square root of 10. Notice the 4 is outside, square root of 10. That gives me 12.65. Well, that's not equivalent to the original, so A is out. We're going to try 2 square root of 10, which is 6.32. Ooh, that seems pretty close. 3, 2, 4, 5, 5, 5. Actually, it seems exact. Now, this is the answer as long as one of these two doesn't give us the same. Oh, that should be a 3, 2. Sorry about that. As long as one of these other ones doesn't give us the same thing. If it gives us the same thing, we want to pick the one with the smallest number under the root. So let's just double check. So 10 square root of 2. Nope, that's 14. 2 square root of 5. Nope, that's 4.47, so it's got to be B. Let's see if I can find one here that... Okay, so... we're going to look at one that looks like it has 2 correct answers. So this will be like number 7. So if I type in the original, which is 3 square root of 72, the original gives me 25.4558. I want to see, try to find the one that has the same answer. So if I type in 6 square root of 18 for the first one, that gives me the same thing. 25.4558. If I type in B, which is 18 square root of 2, that gives me the same thing. Let's see if any of the other ones do. I don't know if the next one will. 6 square root of 2. Nope, too small. 9 square root of 8. Oop, that gives me the same thing. So all of those, so C gave me the wrong answer. But all 3 of these, A, B, and D, gave me the original. So how do we decide which one's the most simplified version? The most simplified is always going to have the smallest number under the little root, under the house. So 18, 2, or 8, well, 2 is going to be the smallest. So I'd like you guys to work through the rest of this worksheet. It shouldn't take you very long to get through this. Okay, I've already done 3 of them for you. That leaves you with 8 more, and you're just checking using your calculator, practicing finding the root button and looking at what simplified radicals look like. When you get to the next part, you're going to give this to Miss Hunter, and she's going to go ahead and give you the next thing to work on. So this is the next thing that you're going to work on. It's a little riddle. The riddle's not good enough for me. Like, I know that you guys might be able to just figure out the riddle, but I need to see some work. Show me what these equal. Show me how they match up, that type of thing, up above. So you're going to work through this riddle, which is a lot like this thing we just did, a lot like this. And then on the back, there's some solving equations. On Friday, when I'm back, we'll go over all of this. Okay, so if you have any questions, you can ask your neighbor, see if they can help you out. Ask Ms. Hunter, see if she can help you out, and I'll be back on Friday to answer any questions that you have. So please work hard, do your best, and definitely get this one done, and have plenty of time to get started on that one. Have a good day.